Record. Well, here we are. What day is it today? It's the 15th, 16th of August? 14th of August. It's Kathy in the back reading the paper. And today is the day we fire up the engine. So, all ready to go. We've got pipes hooked up here, sticking out of the garage. Let me disconnect the battery cable here. So it's going to be loud, but it is what it is. Not much else I can do about it. There it is on the skid. I've got those blocks nailed to the bottom of the skid for stability, so I'm hoping it's not going to go anywhere. The Miata K member is bolted to the skid, and then the engine is bolted to the K member, so there'll be some movement, but I don't think it's going to move much. At least we're about to find out. Just capped off the tail shaft there because it was spilling some oil when I put it up onto the skid, up onto the blocks yesterday. We've got my fuel can here on a ladder and a new little fuel filter there to make sure that I've got fuel flow down in. And the carb is definitely full of fuel. I've been playing with the throttle, and I'm definitely getting fuel down into the engine through the primaries. Got the vacuum line clamped off right now, and the timing light hooked up, so I can, as soon as I fire it up, I can set timing, tighten the distributor down, and disconnect that clamp. That'll give it back vacuum advance, and then rev it up to 2500, 2000 RPM for 25 minutes or whichever it is. I guess I have to find that out before I do anything. I took my big garage fan. I've wired that to the front of the radiator. This is a Mustang radiator I borrowed off Jason, and I've got an electric thermo fan on the back of that. So with the flip of this switch here, well, and the key is in the on position. Well, on position, fan comes on. So I've got my switches here on. Gives power to the distributor and to the tachometer and to the fan and to the solenoid, and then trips the solenoid, which is down here, starter motor solenoid, which then sends current over to the starter motor and cranks the engine up. BMW battery here, that's everything I charged up last night. Got the timing light connected to it, and main cable in from the alternator and out to the starter motor. A couple of radiator hoses spliced together down there to just to hook up the engine for the test. Gatorade radiator overflow bottle, very important. And I suppose that's a Miata power steering pump is not hooked up, just sitting there. Belts off it, and then that hose there is just a recycling hose for the heater system, so it's just recycling because obviously there's no heater core. About ready to go.